What's up? I'm Michael.
I'm Josh.
And you're watching The Pit.
Hey everybody, this is Nate here with The Pit Sports and Entertainment. I'm here with the guys at Issues. What's going on, guys?
Going?
How you doing?
Good. So the album, we'll just cut right to it. The album Headspace came out yesterday. It's definitely a really eclectic blend of sounds. You want to tell us like how you went about bringing all those sounds into one kind of cohesive unit?
It's a process. A lot of we got 5 guys in the band and 6, with Ty it makes 6 as far as writing. And everyone is like really different as far as like what they bring to the table.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest difference between this album and the last one is just the amount of time we had to write it. We had like 2 years to write this one almost.
Okay.
So we definitely were able to probably hone in all of those different influences and find the right ways to make them mesh, as far as, I feel like on the last record on Self-Titled, like we had some cool ideas and we kind of just went like, and it's something, some stuff worked, some didn't. This time we just had a lot more time.
For sure. And then one of the things I noticed is you actually incorporated clean vocals on this album instead of sticking to your screams that you used to do. What kind of brought that about, and have you ever sang before on any recordings, or was that the first time you've done it?
That was actually the first time I did it. I'd wanted to branch out and not just scream. I wanted to expand vocal-wise and everything, and it was something really new, and I'm still learning. But it's cool. It's cool. Tyler kind of pushed me to do it, and we worked with a guy named Eric Ron, who helped me out a lot in the studio. It was cool. It worked out, but like I said, I'm still learning and everything.
Yeah.
So it was cool. Tyler just kind of pushed me to do it, and I've always wanted to do it, but I've never like done it on any albums or videos or anything. But I just went in there and I just tried it, and I was just, kept with it, and I'm still getting more comfortable with it. So
yeah,
it's cool. It's fun.
It really sounds good, man. It's a really good contrast between your vocals, which are more of like a raw tone, and then Tyler's R&B, very smooth sounding vocals. So you guys have been doing some really big tours lately. You've been touring with like Bring Me the Horizon, Paris. How has that been going with such big acts like that?
It was cool. Those tours were awesome. It was definitely it was at the end of the Self-Titled album cycle.
Okay.
So we were definitely feeling that it had been 2 years since we put anything out. But no, I mean, honestly, the tours were great. Let's see before that, what were we doing? What was the tour before that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we literally had just been out, we spent the whole summer in the studio and then went out on the Bring Me tour, which was awesome.
Have there been any big festivals that you guys are really excited to do, or anything like that?
We're going to Europe recently. We're doing Slam Dunk, I think.
Yeah, we're doing Slam Dunk and Rock am Ring, which is that
That's a
big
huge
festival
one.
in Germany.
And isn't that Rock im Park as well? Those are 2
it's
separate ones?
3 days, I think.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if we're on all 3 or we're just playing what. I'll figure it out when we get there. But no, there's some awesome bands playing, so we're really excited to be a part of that.
This is actually, this is your second time playing Rock on the Range?
No, it was
our
our
first?
Yeah,
First?
first
Okay.
time, yeah.
How does that feel to be brought on and playing with such big acts?
It's cool. We did a couple festivals in Florida, and that was really cool. And it's just crazy to share the stage with some people that you grew up listening to. It's awesome. It's crazy. It's wild.
Playing with some of those influences that really got you into the whole thing that you're doing right now.
I personally like festivals. It's fun.
It's great.
Yeah.
So kind of touching back on how many different sounds you guys actually incorporate into your albums. What would you say your style is that you bring to the band?
Right, personally?
Yeah, your personal style that you kind of bring to the band.
I don't know. I don't even know. Because what I listen to and what I feel like I bring to the band is completely different, I guess.
What do you like to incorporate?
I still like the Linkin Park feel, the rock aspects and stuff.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I grew up listening to rock and roll and just Bon Jovi and stuff like that. So, I want to incorporate the raw rock aspects of it. But as far as what I listen to stuff that's completely different. So.
And then I'm a fellow drummer as well, so I've been following your drum stuff for a while. So I definitely noticed that you have more kind of like a very choppy influence, like with those crossovers.
Just being honest, like being in this band for the past 2 years or so, like has really pushed me just as a musician. Or actually, I guess it's been 3 now. But yeah, 3 years. Like Sky, Ty, AJ, like all incredible musicians. So just being around that every day has been like great for me.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I think we've all like really pushed ourselves, especially with the new record. As far as like influences and what I feel like I bring to the table is I grew up in church playing like gospel stuff. So I've always loved like heavy music, but I love like country and gospel stuff. Yeah. Anything with pocket, like I think 1975 is killer.
Yeah.
So yeah, like a lot of stuff. I guess trying to be creative without ever, I don't ever want to overplay. So just finding that line, I guess, is what I really tried to hone in on the new record, I think.
Yeah, because like as a fellow drummer, you never want to be at the forefront of the band. You want to keep the backbone and keep everyone together. So
exactly.
Yeah. What do you guys like? Who would you say you're most excited to see today?
I'm not even sure.
Steel Panther.
Steel Panther always.
To be honest,
Yeah, I gotta check them out.
Yeah, I've never seen them.
You've never seen them? All right. Well, one of the things they like to do in their shows is instead of doing your traditional metal horns like that, they do the shocker, and it's just the most ridiculous stage.
That's
like
incredible.
it's
I would expect nothing.
always checking their hair, like makeup. They got fans blowing to keep their hair on stage. Like it's insane.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. And boobs, lots of boobs too. Like it's a very ridiculous set. So
That's what
Cool.
Oh yeah.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Rob Zombie headlining before?
Yeah, we played a couple festivals with him. He's really cool. He's really different and unique. Another band would be Ghost, maybe. They're just cool to watch. Like they're just so unique.
Ghost and Rob Zombie are two of those bands that just have stage setups that you look and you go, what is going on right now?
Exactly.
Like last time I saw Rob Zombie, it was actually at Rock on the Range, and he had like a robot coming out on stage, like fighting. It was crazy. So what do you guys have going on for the rest of 2016? What does the year look like for you guys?
Well, we're doing 3 weeks in Europe now, or UK, Europe, whatever, and then we have 2 weeks off, and then we're doing like the whole Warped Tour. And then after that, we're still kind of like figuring out exactly what we want to do. But I don't know. Yeah, whenever we figure it out, we'll announce it, I guess.
Sounds good. So what are your guys' final words for the fans?
Go pick up Headspace. Listen to it. Tell everyone about it.
Yeah. Go grab the new album.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.